Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This sounds difficult.
Shut
Use
up,
your
Drew.
brain.
All right.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh God.
Oh boy.
That
was
was
so
all
loud.
everywhere. Should we do that one more time just in case?
All right, everybody, in your recording and start anew. Welcome to the Recess Podcast, episode 23. It is January 1st of 2017, a brand new year and a brand new season. It is season fucking 3. And this week we have Dr. Drew.
Happy New Year!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Shua.
We're back, bitches.
Jeff.
Yo.
And Banjo.
Hi.
Yay! Everybody's here. And this is absolutely the first time we're recording this episode.
We've never tried
promise.
this.
Never tried this before.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I really don't. It just sucks, right? I'm going to talk about it. That was such a good podcast that we did a week ago.
Oh my God.
But I wasn't there
And
for.
we were and I feel like, because it was 2016, everything was collapsing in front of our eyes, and a beautiful podcast became just a mess.
The mess.
But it's 2017, January 1st.
New memes.
New
Shit's real now.
memes. We can make the new dank memes now. We're ready.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
professional.
I mean, it is the
Speaking
first
of
when we're
memes.
recording this, so we got to
Speaking of
set that standard.
Yeah,
Standard.
absolutely. I wish so badly that one day I could come into a Recess podcast without having to spill the beans on someone on the cast. But
Man.
once again, we have to do it to somebody. This time it's fucking Dr. Drew,
Oh
who had a
no.
little bit of a moment a couple days ago. Banjo wasn't there for it, but I think you heard about it. Jeff
heard
has
about
no idea.
Yeah, this is all new to me. This is fantastic.
I was in the middle of
Drew
it
and I
all.
were
Played
there.
off with his
Yeah.
first
I've
day,
wanted to
huh?
be
We
there
are.
so much.
So okay, we've started doing this thing where every weekend we play games and drink a little bit. It's a fun time.
A
So
little bit, huh? A little bit.
it started out as a little
On
bit.
average, a little
At
bit.
least a reasonable amount. most of the
Reasonable
time.
amount, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I had been a little bit late. I think I came in at about 8:30, 8:45 or so. And when I came in, everybody was already like laughing and jubilant. We were playing golf with your friends. And Drew was already very, 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 very drunk. And it wasn't even 9 o'clock yet. So
I move fast.
True.
I
don't
go
fuck
in.
around.
I go in and immediately Drew is like, "I'm a drunk cunt," and I'm like, "Oh,
Drew.
God."
No. Well, not only was it a drunk cut, it was also, I'm a punt cunt,
Right.
too.
Solid.
It was
I
it was
said
both.
that? I thought Harry said that.
No, you said that.
Oh,
You're the one who
okay.
started that.
Okay.
Oh
A
my
lot.
God.
You called everyone that, including yourself.
Yeah.
And it's been
Yeah.
raining and storming a lot at Drew's house, so the server was lagging. So we were like, "Okay, we're gonna have someone else host the server." Our friend Harry decides to host, and Drew was like, "Where's everybody going?" And we were like, "Well, Harry's gonna host so that it doesn't lag anymore." And Drew lets out the most blood-curdling, heart-stopping
Oh.
scream
What the what?
that you've ever. It's like he saw his brother being murdered before him. It was frightening.
That is accurate.
Crypt, if you're listening, please edit in Drew's scream right here.
Did you record it?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
did.
Harry
Totally
did.
did.
I recorded it.
I feel like the best part about it all was this was not only over, golf with friends. This wasn't about anything serious. After, because Drew was the one who wanted to play golf with friends the whole time. He just passed out and he didn't play golf with friends after.
At 9 o'clock. He
Yeah.
passed out at 9 p.m.
So, let me run through this situation from my point of view. Okay.
No, okay. Well, if you remember it, but go on.
So, it's Thursday night, and this is the day before. It was Friday that we did this. it's Thursday night, and I'm like, well, I'm at the store. I'm like, well, I should get some liquor for tomorrow. And I see that the handles of Captain Morgan are on sale for like $5 off or something. It was only like $20 for a handle of Captain, and I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. You know, I can deal with that. I don't mind Captain, so I got that. I got some Diet Coke, and I got home. I had a couple drinks that night, but nothing too major.
Oh well. Okay.
And then the
That
next
is
day
also
came.
a lie.
I had like 4, but I wasn't. You know, it was fine. It was fine.
I should also note that, like, at the beginning of this, he was like, "Guys, only let me have 2 drinks." And then once he had 2, I was like, "Okay, Drew, you should stop." And he was like, "No, fuck you, Amber."
I just don't-
No,
I don't
not
think he was-
Amber, not Amber, Abner.
that
Drew
was-
calls me
Abner.
Abner when he's drunk.
That was the next night, but so then Friday comes around, and I went into Friday with the intention of getting drunk. Like, I wanted to get fucking shitty. Okay,
Well, it sounds like you succeeded.
I did, but I didn't want to go that overboard. You know, like, because normally, like on the weekends, it's like, yeah, it'd be nice to get a pretty decent buzz on, but I don't want to overdo it. Because normally, you know, I don't get trashed when we play games because you don't fucking remember it, and what's the point? But
Boy.
Friday was different. I started off with pre-gaming with a little bit of Halo, and I had two drinks like that. And I'm mixing these drinks, by the way, in like a 20-ounce Aladdin cup. Do you know those Aladdin, like the
What?
ones that you
God,
take with you, and like you have the
Yeah.
screw-on cap and the straw and shit?
Oh yeah.
you're drinking it out of the straw.
Yeah, I was drinking it with a straw. So they were like doubles, pretty much. They
You
were
were-
like two drinks in one.
And you were like drinking them quick.
And I was slugging them back pretty fast, yeah. So I had 2 before we even started playing golf. And I think I remember having 1 or 2 more. And then I woke up on the couch.
Oh my god.
So
So-
I remember starting the game. I remember playing. I remember all of the first game, and then like when we started the Oasis level,
Yeah,
that's when shit started to get
that's
fuzzy.
when you started screaming each time you didn't get into the hole. This is white oppression. God damn.
What the? Drew.
Okay.
Listen, Jen, I was not in. I was worse for
But
the
this
wear.
is
my
like-
And you
friend.
kept on calling the game racist towards you.
This is Drew uncut though. This is like what I'm getting from it because he doesn't remember saying this. So this is like
Doesn't.
no self-control, Drew. I like just completely going with this game's racist and white
To
oppression.
be
Yeah,
fair,
it's so-
knowing Drew, that's not too bad. I can see Drew doing that. It's like the blood curdling scream, which was out of left field from Drew.
So yeah, I started the night with like, I would say 4/5 of a handle, which a handle is like,
2 liters.
I think it's not quite. It's like 1.75 liters.
Close enough.
But
Oh.
yeah, I remember halfway through that level, and then fucking bam, it's 2 in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Because I look over, the fucking lamp is on the floor.
Solid,
And-
solid.
I go and look at how much fucking rum I drank, and there's like a third of the bottle left. So I almost drank probably half of a handle. Like I probably drank almost a liter of rum
Jesus
in the span
Christ.
of like 3 hours.
So I was up late, and like 2 a.m. I get tagged, and Drew is like, "Please come talk to me." And I'm like, "Are you
I was
are you
still
awake?"
drunk, by the way, but I do remember
Yeah,
that.
he was. He comes, and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Hang on, I need to like gather myself. Please don't leave." And so we both start a call, and he like comes back, and he's like, "I don't know where my glasses are." And I was,
Was
like,
that
"What?" And
the-
he- I don't know where my phone is either.
Oh my god.
And then he goes on to say, "I don't know why the lamp is on the floor." And then he's like, Oh my god, and my head fucking hurts. And he realizes that like he has a giant mega scab on his temple.
Yeah, I almost
Jesus.
died. I almost hit right in the fucking sweet spot of the temple and died.
Drew
I
for
still-
real could have died.
I still don't know on what, but it fucking hurts like a motherfucker. There's like a pretty good cut, and it's like bruised right around like my eye socket, and it hurts a lot. I hope there's not fucking like shrapnel in there or something.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, I don't know. It's probably the side of the table or something, and I fucking fell over.
Holy
And then
shit.
like I didn't even realize this at 2 a.m, but I spilled a drink like all over the coffee table, and like it like I realized this in the morning, like it splashed on my fucking laptop too.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh no.
And because I'm the next morning, I'm like, what the fuck? Like my mouse is like fucking up, and it's like constantly zooming in on shit on web pages and like just really bizarre shit. And I look at like the thing, and there's just like little splotches of soda, like dried soda, and there's like dried soda all over the coffee table. Like I think my little fucking like gummy keyboard protector like saved my MacBook from getting fried by the fucking drink I
Yeah.
spilled on it. But the trackpad has still been fucking up a little bit, but I kind of cleaned it off as best I could, and I'm managing. But
God.
Jesus.
it was not that was not a fun night. It was not a fun next day.
One thing
Yeah,
I'm impressed
'cause-
by you, Drew, and this is true. Like this is
Mhm.
honestly true. When I
Mhm.
drink like that, I usually can't drink like that for another like a week or two or even a month. The next day,
Oh no.
Yeah.
you,
What?
I was gonna say, like that night when Drew asked to talk to me, he was like, I'm not drinking tomorrow. And the next day was New Year's Eve. And I was like, okay, dude. So I was like hanging out here because I'm like at home. The only people here are my grandparents. Drew shows up at like 1:30 or maybe 2, and he's like, what up, cunts? And I was immediately like, Drew, you said you weren't gonna drink today. And Drew gets up really close to his mic and he's like, I lied.
It's New Year's Eve. I had to.
Smashed.
Pretty
He
solid
got
excuse.
smashed
I
in a
was not
Buffalo
smashed.
Wild
And honestly, I
Wings.
still remember most of that.
Oh
But
my God.
I remember
That's pretty great.
75% of that conversation. Thank you.
but yeah, New Year's Eve, went to the casino, had a few drinks, lost some money. It was a good time.
Did you ring in the new year at the casino?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Did
Oh, man, not
did you find a
Buffalo
girl to
Wild Wings?
kiss?
Yeah, there's like the fucking showgirls there.
Yeah. You kissed one of the showgirls?
I wish, man.
How was everyone's New Year then? Drew was drunk at a casino. Let's start with Banjo. How was
Oh,
your
boy.
New Year?
I went to bed about 11:30
Oh, God.
because my dog was freaking out because of fireworks.
We have to remember that Banjo is also 80 years old, so.
That's a good
true.
point. I'll move on then. Jeff, what did you do?
So my
for
buddy,
New Year's?
my buddy had a my buddy had a party at his apartment, and he got the person across the hall to also open up their apartment. So it was like we were all going back and forth and drinking and having fun. And I remember at one point in the night, my buddy's like, "We're gonna go get free shots." I'm like, "What? Okay." So we went to this other house, apparently everyone I know lives in this fucking apartment complex. So we run over and we walk in, we're like, let's do some shots. We just started chanting shots, 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 shots. And then they all just looked at us and we're like sipping wine. And I'm like, so where's the liquor? And they're just staring like, yeah, we don't have any. You can have some wine. I'm like, I'm done. I fucking left.
Do some fucking wine shots.
Wine shots, boy. And then I went back to the party. A girl started puking off the balcony. I had to stop her from
Nice.
like falling off of it because it was very close. And we just sat on the floor for a solid like 2 hours. I don't remember anything I said, but I woke up on the kitchen floor. It was pretty great. 10 out of 10.
Jeez.
It was a fun night. Not as good as Drew. I didn't have any like injuries that I know about.
Lucky you.
But I did. I slept for 2 hours because I had to work. I had to work this morning at 7 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So I slept for 2 hours, went to work, worked for 6 hours, and got home and just died. I woke up an hour ago. Like I just couldn't.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet, that Facebook message. That sounds awful.
It was horrible. I was I woke up still drunk, so I sat there for like a good, the solid like 45 minutes chugging water. I'm like, I gotta get to work. So I was fine. I sobered up well after that, but I was, it was
just
bad.
kept drinking.
I was at work. Just sitting there, just moaning, and my friend's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm sick now." And I'm like, I'm gonna try and eat breakfast. I'm gonna try and eat something because my stomach's hurting, and it might be hunger. I don't know. So
Hopefully.
I decided to eat eggs and waffle that from like the restaurant next door, and the eggs did not sit well. And I'm like, guys, you gotta have to get this car. I'll be back. And I ran to the bathroom and threw up.
Oh man,
Like, Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't vomit. You know,
You didn't.
if there's one thing I did, I'm proud of. It's that I didn't vomit.
If anything, Drew has an iron stomach.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And,
New Year's. That was pretty good.
Like Amber said, you were hanging around with your grandparents and us.
Well, yeah. Listen, man.
All your friends are kind of scattered. Marina is a popo now.
Marina, well, I was here having a ton of fun with like the internet and my grandparents for New Year's. Marina was arresting a dude with a "dicks out for Harambe" shirt.
That
Was
sounds
she
suitable.
Snapchatting it? Like,
Yeah.
did she put a dog filter on his face? Like, look what I got.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but
Yeah.
I mean, wearing old, outdated memes also illegal, so you know.
Well, yeah.
that's true. Fucking 2017, no mercy.
Look, Harambe's dead now. I mean, we can move on. The meme's dead. Now
That
it's
was
lemon
your
stealing
New Year's,
whores.
I thought Hollyweed is the new meme.
Yeah.
What is
Fucking
it?
Hollyweed sign.
Oh,
I
that was
leave
funny.
LA for a month. And nothing happens.
That
That's
was
so. They should have just taken the D. This like fucking BoJack Horseman style, but no, I.
that would have been really funny.
That would have been
Oh my
great.
God.
So you asked me about what New Year was?
Yeah.
I went downtown, which was crazy busy, but it was incredible to go there with so many people. I had my first Guinness. Wasn't that great?
Yeah, it's actually kind of garbage.
I did enough that I passed the Guinness part. So I was like, oh, I finished my first Guinness. And then I had a Jaeger bomb, which by the way, fucking sucks. It's just energy drink and you like put a Jaeger in it and you drink it and it tastes like Buckley's, and why would you want to do that? And my friend was like, no, it's great. I'm like, you hate yourself. That's an
Wow.
awful. You hate yourself. This is a piece of shit. And then after I had a couple more beers, not enough to get just tipsy, and we went up to see the fireworks, and then I rolled down a hill because
Oh.
2017, right?
God.
Rolling in
Wonder-
the New Year. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we said. That was, and then this is where it gets interesting. So
Oh, boy.
this was technically a bro night. There was other people around, but me and my friend were like, we're gonna have a bro night, bro date, hashtag bro date is what we called it.
Oh hell yeah!
And he was like, we should do this tradition I know. I'm like, what's that? So we're near a harbor, the Halifax Harbor, and there's three famous lampposts. One is shaped like someone is puking. One is shaped like someone's helping the guy who's puking, and one is shaped like someone's pissing into the harbor. And my friend's like, oh, it's a tradition to piss in the harbor next to the lamppost that pisses into the harbor. Because
Oh,
it
no.
actually has like a little fountain that pisses into the harbor. And I said, you know what? Yeah, why not?
It sounds like your friend is goofing you pretty hard.
He was goofing me pretty hard.
Yeah.
And
He's
we
like,
Sounds like
walked
your
"Walk
friend
around."
just wants to see your
I
dick,
really,
man.
I really needed a piss. He lied to me multiple times, and we're almost there. I'm like, okay. 2 minutes later, are we there yet? We're almost there. We finally make it. We both start to piss in the harbor, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, this is a new tradition for us." And he's like,
Oh.
and then he says, "Nice dick, Happy New Year." And it was so funny because I'm pissing in the harbor carries the sound well, so you hear tss, and people start to leave the section of the harbor like, okay, they're fucking
There were
retarded.
people? What?
There
Yeah.
were people there.
Yeah.
Sure.
And like, I kind of just scoot to the side because people were walking. And I was like, no, I'm determined now. Like, I need to do this. Like, it's like, now it's a tradition. And then I did it. and I'm kind of proud. It's a new tradition now.
Can that be the hashtag this week? Hashtag nice dick, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Tweet that at Cryptomochi.
I mean, and so
don't distract him from his editing. So
yeah, and then
it takes some
that was my New Year, and then I went back home.
Sure, that's like the sailor mentality.
Yeah,
Sailors will piss fucking anywhere. Like any of the guys who go like lobstering, they'll piss anywhere. Like they don't care who's watching, or like someone like took a shit in the parking lot where I saw lobsters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people
Wow.
are crazy.
All
You
right.
guys are
That's
animals.
fucking lobster life. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. People they would like to relieve themselves just wherever
Why
it's
do you
convenient.
keep telling us about how great Maine is? It sounds awful.
Well, it is
People
great,
sitting,
but I
pissing
mean,
all over the place.
you might get pissed on when you want. That's
great,
anywhere
but
you
might-
go.
you might get
I mean-
pissed on.
That's anywhere. You know, if
I
you're
mean,
not,
I
just
guess.
don't stand directly under a dock because someone's probably pissing off of it.
Jesus Christ.
Also, it's 2017, and before we go to talk about Marina being a cop, I really want to talk about Crip, and you better not edit this out or you're fired.
And then he goes,
Okay? You better not edit this out, Crypt. Love you, baby. John Weiss, as you know, John Weiss's father was a participant in the Amazing Race Season 4, or 3.
I don't know why anyone listening to this would know it, but yes.
If you're an Amazing Race
I mean,
fan.
who doesn't? Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
Right.
The legendary John and Al.
And
being
if
the
you-
fourth
if-
place
If this is
champion.
And if this is not your first time watching this podcast, and you know who John Weiss / Crip Momochi is, his background is that of the circus background, and he's for Crip is not a normal person. He has an entertaining life, and so I really think he has a chance to go into Survivor or like Big Brother as a contestant. And so far, he's refused, saying no. I don't really want to do it. I'd be away from the internet. I really don't want to.
"Be away
Until
from the internet."
well, that's honestly. But yesterday he told me and Trevor, word for word, if you guys do it for me and I get accepted, I'm not gonna refuse.
That's not even the worst part of it. Like,
Oh.
Shua and Trevor were like, what would it take to get you to be on the show? And Crypt was like, I don't know, one of you guys signing me up. And immediately I was like, no!
Yeah.
Don't tell them that. Like, Crypt took all of 45 seconds to think about this decision, honestly.
Right.
Which is why I don't think it's right to sign him up, because
I
he
think it's-
doesn't
I mean,
know
it's
what
$1
he's
million
agreeing
fucking
to.
dollars.
For
Fuzz.
both
What
shows.
decision? It's
If
a
he
great
wins.
decision.
If he wins, but even then he'll become a reality star no matter what.
He doesn't
I-
want that.
I think he wants that.
John
Like,
Weiss,
yeah,
son of
absolutely.
John Weiss, on
Yeah,
this season of Survivor.
Exactly. We also discussed that.
They're always doing the family shit. That's like a way like throwback, like fucking
Exactly. Blood versus water.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Yeah. I also talked about the Amazing Race, and Drew, you said you would do it with John, right?
I would fucking go on the Amazing Race.
Well,
with
he
Shaun
also-
Weiss in
He
a
also
fucking
agreed.
heartbeat.
He also agreed to the Amazing Race.
I would do that.
So,
it's,
I
the
would not.
only condition is each of these things need a video application. We can only record at RTX the video application.
Oh yeah.
Or we could sneak one on the podcast
We
while
can't.
we're all doing a video.
These are his terms.
oh,
Only
well,
RTX.
Damn it.
But we can do all three: the Survivor, Big Brother, and Drew and Crips one at RTX. So how does that sound, Drew?
that
Sounds
sounds
awful.
like a fantastic idea.
But we need to play it up a bit. Like, you guys are BFFs from the internet. We need to really play that, because they won't just accept two people who are all friends, but you know. Or you can play the dynamic like, hi, I'm Drew, and how do I know Crypt? Well, I want to bang his sister. That's
Oh man.
Is he gonna see this? Yeah. Then I want to bang his sister.
yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
So that's 2017. If you want to tweet Crypt hashtag you're an all-star or a reality star, that'd be great. Just to show Crypt the support. Just to show that he'd be popular.
I'm
Oh
just-
my God.
Some people
I'm
would
just
like it.
not super into the idea of it. I don't like it.
I
I don't like anything about it.
Imagine Crypt forming an alliance and like being the leader of it, trying to
Oh
put
God, no.
people out.
I think no matter what, though, he would be out first fucking thing.
No, absolutely. I feel like they wouldn't see Crypt
Either
as a-
that, you'd either be out first, or you would fucking win the entire thing.
Yeah, I think he'd win. I think people will
It's in his blood.
and
The
then he'd be
underdog.
like, and then he'd feel like this is like that time I lost to Cloud9. I can't let that happen.
God.
And then he like fucking becomes a villain and fucking blindsides everyone to win. That would be Crypt.
I don't know if he's that smart.
When it
No
comes to-
offense, Grip.
Man,
As I realize that
he's
you
gonna
will be
listen to
editing
this.
this.
I have faith. I really want him to do it. I feel like why not, right? He
Why
get the
not?
experience.
You know, I think
Yeah.
he'd have a pretty decent chance of getting on with
I
the-
think he'd have fun.
He definitely had fun.
I don't think he'd have fun.
We also want him to have a bit of a showmance with someone. That'd be funny.
He would
up
definitely
to
not
him.
have fun with that.
That's up to him.
He'd be like, but for real though, when can I use my phone?
Yes. That'd be
I'm
the
so annoyed at Crypt because I know I've been saying we should stop talking trash about Crypt on the podcast, but
Oh,
hang
no.
on, this is important. So last night he was like complaining about his brother and sister talking about how they're always on their phones, they never pay attention, they're always like talking to somebody on their phones, and I was like, Crypt, you spend every fucking waking moment of your life online. You literally said you couldn't go on a show specifically because you couldn't be away from the internet. What? I'm
He
exasperated.
definitely couldn't do Big Brother. That's 3 fucking months.
Yeah.
That's a whole summer.
Survivor's only like 30 days.
Survivor is 39 days, and The Amazing
Yeah.
Race is only like 3 weeks.
He can do it. I feel he can
Mhm.
last. Yeah, and plus plus with Survivor you can lose a couple of pounds. You know.
Right?
doesn't
You
lose
can get
any weight.
buff.
Crypt, you don't need to lose any weight.
No, but he can still get buff. I mean, for some reason, everyone who goes through Survivor like suddenly gets these abs.
It's like
Actually,
they're
Jesus Christ.
pumping iron all day on the beach.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Crypt, I think you look fine without abs. Don't listen to them.
How do we start a fire? Wait, let me Google it real quick.
and then he reads his first pocket. Oh wait, God, can you vote me out now?
If he gets accepted, like we're gonna be his coaches, right? We're gonna teach him how to do like all of the
Jeff,
Survivor
what do you
things.
fucking know about surviving?
I don't
What do
know,
you
but I'll have Google.
Yeah.
I was a Boy Scout for 2 weeks.
Oh boy, see Drew, 2 weeks.
I can tie knots.
Yeah, we'd have to show him how to untie those knots.
Hmm
He has to know how to like climb trees and shit. He doesn't have.
You don't
this
have to
background.
learn how to climb trees. I'm pretty sure that's like
I feel like he can just use his looks. to go.
If he ever needs to like do some shuffling, like
I
shuffling, he'll have that
Yeah.
covered.
just imagine like one of the contestants like, John, can you get me like some wood? He's like, I could, but I want to boost the morale. And then he's like, and then you hear music and he starts shuffling. And he's like,
Crypt is
"No,
never
dude."
gonna edit this.
No.
Then we can move on then.
Or like, there's like today's challenge is whoever can juggle for the longest wins. He's like, I know this.
I've been trained for this.
that's when Jeff's like,
Finally, those years in the circus paid off.
John wins immunity. And then
Or like a balloon animal challenge. See, it would. You know what? Hell
What?
yeah, you can do it.
there's
You
a
know
lot of
what? Hell
balancing
yeah.
challenges in community. Crypt would rock those, and that's actually true. Like balancing a stick with his hand, Crypt can absolutely do
He's
that.
got
He has-
balancing in his bones.
yeah, that's actually true. And I feel like if we were to lose one of these challenges, John White Sr. would,
Mhm.
disown him.
Yeah.
We should move on.
These
We should absolutely move on.
All
That got
just
super
bad
personal.
Long
ideas.
story short, Crip's gonna be famous.
Knowing what people like what those TV things like, he will absolutely next year or in a couple of years be on Survivor or Big Brother. So look out for that.
don't
No
care.
doubt in my mind.
Oh my
If you're a
God.
good person, you won't support this.
But if you're also a good person, let's talk about Marina being a cop.
I am. As some of you know, we have like a tangential group of people from Recess who are like certain very important friends and family who just like show up sometimes. Marina's like mine. Jeff Scott Dante.
What up?
Eventually, we might put Crip's little brother on because he is hilarious.
We'll have two
But-
Adam on a podcast with Adam. No one will tell the difference.
Anyway, I want to do a shout out to Marina because she finally graduated from police academy, I think like last week. And yeah, it's fucking surreal seeing her like in her uniform and like dealing with perps and shit. Like an
Perps.
hour after we got out of her graduation, she was like holding her belt up with her hands like a fucking cop and she bought some donuts. It was fucking insane. Also, they like forgot to give her ammo. So that's something. Fucking cops. But I'm like really proud of her. That's all I had to say.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's got like a real career now, and I'm sitting here
Yeah.
dicking around making cookies. So, you know,
It's
Good
okay. We have the
cookies, at least?
podcast.
we have the
Yeah,
podcast.
moderately successful recess.
Listen, Marina,
Mhm.
if you're listening to this, you're doing what you've always wanted to do with your life. But I have some peppermint chocolate cookies, so who's
That
really
sounds
winning?
dope.
Yeah.
It is pretty dope.
The real
Fucking
winners.
new year, new me, dude.
Yeah, you're new me.
Oh my God! Let's talk about what our New Year's resolutions are.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Yeah, starting
have
with
one
Drew.
yet.
Drew, what do you want to do
What
with
the
yourself this year?
God damn it.
Good
All
job,
right,
Drew. Oh.
What do I want to do?
Yep.
I guess I'd like to get back into writing more.
Really?
I used to write a lot. For a while, I wanted to write children's books, believe it or not. And that's still something I could do. You know,
That would
but,
terrify me. You
There,
writing
for the
that.
longest time,
The little lobster
like
that could.
for a solid year and a half, I thought that Drew was lying to me about that. Honestly,
It's true.
like-
She never believed.
I didn't
That was
believe
a
him
good
because
teacher.
believe.
Drew has a tendency to lie to me about things, and
I mean, I think you have a tendency not to know when I'm telling the truth or a lie. Honestly.
what? So you do lie to me? What the fuck?
Yeah, but not as much as you think.
My God. Either way,
All right.
I'm also
25%.
really proud of you for not saying "eat more ass" this year. Really
Man,
impressive.
I was getting to that. Thank
I
you for
felt it
spoiling
coming.
it.
Drew, don't steal my resolution.
But yeah, I want to write more, read more, eat more ass, marry Crip's sister.
That's
No.
good. That's
which
gonna happen.
He gave me his
July.
blessing for.
He
No.
did. He did. Crip gave us a lot of blessings yesterday. I'm really happy.
So
Was
I'm
he
pretty
also
excited to be
drunk,
part
or-
of the Weiss
No, he
family.
was sober as can be.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Shua, how about you? What do you want to do this year?
Recess wise, I definitely want to edit more again because it's
Really?
just it's so busy, and I do love editing videos. It's just you never find the time for it.
That's true.
So maybe with Crypt on the team, and maybe he produces more videos, I can edit them. Hopefully, something along those lines, where it's just less work for me, so I can focus on school. Real life, I mean, Drew took eat some ass, so
Mhm.
probably I don't know, just the classic. I'm gonna work out some more. Got fat
Yeah.
again.
You're gonna get some sick pulls onto some Pokemon card packs.
I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to get some sweet pulls.
I don't think that's a resolution.
That's a
it absolutely
promise.
is. Yeah.
That's a promise.
That's a prophecy is what that is.
Yeah.
My God.
And other than that, yeah, just like more editing, probably work out more, be more of an asshole.
Oh,
That's
that's a
really
solid
much it.
one. That's
No.
pretty
How about you, Banjo?
I don't really make resolutions usually.
Damn it, Banjo! I gave you so much time. Say
I
something.
know. I don't know. I mean, I could stand to lose some weight.
Eat more ass.
No. Eat less ass, if anything.
Oh
Really?
man,
How much ass are you eating now?
gallons of ass.
Eat less.
More than Drew.
Aw.
Rip.
I don't know. I almost had something. Oh, maybe make more YouTube videos
Ah,
Oh, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
idea.
because I haven't done that in forever.
nice.
For Banjo's personal channel, if you want to go to what is it,
No, fuck
Banjo?
that.
Banjo.
Banjo doesn't
Well-
get to advertise his goddamn personal channel here.
It's my
Rita's a
channel.
bust.
I don't care. You can advertise it if you knew what it was. I don't care.
Was I right?
We're not
No.
doing that here.
I don't know what you asked, but no.
If you find
No
a guy named
personal
Banjo
advertising.
on YouTube, it's probably Banjo.
Probably.
Or not.
Yeah.
Or not Banjo.
How about you, Jeff?
I'd say probably teach at more schools over the summer, like for band camp and shit like that, so I can get my name out there, because I am kind of getting a job next year, maybe, hopefully, but we'll see how that goes. And of course, eat more ass. There's just never enough. So
If last year was the year of bread, or year of the panda? What's this year, Jeff?
last year, the year of the panda.
Remember
Did
that?
you forget the entire, like, 6
Recess
months?
It's
lore?
like Doctor Who. I completely stopped caring about the Doctor on the like episode where he dies. So I just
Fucking
completely
Kung Fu
erased
Panda.
2016 from my
Well,
memory.
I'm just gonna call it 27, the year of, and then it's like, the bunny years, professionalism.
Oh, nice. Nice. There you go.
This is
Yeah.
going to be the year where we get serious, guys. I'm so excited.
Well, let me
Oh
tell
my
you
god,
one
we're
thing.
going to be an NPR podcast.
I
NPR.
Okay.
love NPR.
What?
That's never.
I
gonna
listen to it
happen.
on the. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Anyways.
I'm an old man. I'm like Banjo. I'm getting up
Arnold.
there.
Yes.
I borrowed my professor's car for my winter break here because
What
I'm
the
back
fuck?
at home. Oh my god, Jeff, I didn't fucking tell you about it.
Did
So
you do that?
Cat from Hell.
so I was gonna surprise my old professor from my old school because he didn't know I was in town, and I was texting his wife, who is also a professor I had. Sorry that I haven't been able to set anything up. I'm in town, but they won't like rent to me because I'm like car places won't rent to me because I'm less than 25 years old, so it's been hard. And she was like, "Oh, you can just take one of our cars because they're fucking rich." And I was like, "I don't want to do that." And she was like, "Well, if you want to do like something in exchange for it, if you feel like uncomfortable, you can just watch our cat for a week while we're gone." And I was like, "Dude, watch a cat? I can fucking watch a cat. I've been watching dogs like all my life."
Is this the
And
Satan cat?
this fucking cat.
No, it's a
Oh my
racist
God.
cat. A
It-
racist cat.
let me get
no.
to that. So I show up like a day before they leave so that I can like learn what they need me to do, like get acquainted to the cat, figure everything out. And the cat, like I show up, the cat's just like a peach. She's like super sweet. She loves like being petted. And the owner, like the cat's really weird because the owner was like, she doesn't like being pat on the head. She likes it when you like pull her tail. So it was like, okay. So I keep it in my mind later. I have to pull the cat's tail. That's mistake
Man.
number one.
That doesn't sound like sound advice.
Oh no.
So I show up the next day ready, and I'm like, "Hey, kitty, remember me?" And it hisses like fucking hell immediately. And I was like, "Oh shit." So I feed it, and while it's eating, I like go around and like clean the litter boxes and everything, make sure everything's in order. And I come back in, and the cat's like under the table, and I was like, well, I need to get to my phone, and not to my phone, like my keys or something. And I step forward, and the cat starts growling, and I step back, and it stops, and I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
And every time that I step forward, the cat would like start growling at me and hissing, and I was like, this is not normal. So I started asking Drew about it, and Drew is like, you know what you should do? Fucking lie on your belly in front of the cat and blink at it.
That's what you do.
True. No.
Jeff, I know what I'm talking about.
There's an angry cat hissing at me. I'm just gonna put my face right
Listen,
up next to
the
his.
guy from the Cat Whisperer from My Cat from Hell, the one with like the
fuck
weird
are you
facial
talking
hair.
about?
Jackson
Yeah.
Galaxy.
I don't know if that's his fucking name or not, but that's what he fucking does. He gets like right up in their fucking face and blinks at them, and they like they chill the fuck out. Like it works. It's cat science.
Well, it's
No.
Okay.
let's just say
That's not
you
a
weren't
real
close
thing.
enough.
That's not a real thing, right?
it's,
It absolutely is. Fucking
it
Google
didn't
it.
work.
The slow blink. That's what it's called. Slow
It
blink.
did not work. So after like a solid 5 minutes of me silently staring at this cat, I was like, I think Drew is fucking with me. So I just like get up and run out of the house. That's
The
day
cat's
one.
chasing after you. Like, yeah, that's right.
That's day one. Day two, I have decided to give up on the cat, so I just like feed it and do the chores, and like I'm like sitting on the couch because the owners are like, you can stay as long as you want. You can even stay the night if you want. So I'm like watching some Netflix. The cat comes up to me. It's purring. It pushes its head up against my leg. It rubs against me, and I'm like, oh my God, finally. And I reach down to pet it, and it immediately hisses at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And at this point, like, I'm texting every friend that I know that has a cat. And, like, a lot of my friends are like, well, I mean, what did you do to it? And I'm like, I fed it and I cleaned up after it. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? So, I, like, leave again because it's scaring the shit out of me. The next day, I have Marina with me because it's her graduation day. So, Marina does not believe me when I talk about this cat. She thinks every single animal ever is like a beautiful baby that deserves to be protected.
Aw.
So I'm like, you're gonna fucking see today. You are gonna learn. So we go into the house. The cat sees me. I'm like, hi, Pumpkin. And it growls. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And I walk past it. It starts hissing at me. Marina walks past it 2 seconds later. And it's like, meow. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Oh no.
And
Racist
at
cat.
that point,
Maybe it's not
for
racist.
sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
Marina's a pet whisperer. Maybe she's the cat whisperer. Because, I mean, didn't you tell me she doesn't have any dogs? She has, like, a farm of cats?
Well, she has She has, I think, 5 dogs, 30 cats, and like
30?
at some point she had 10 horses, and
Okay.
six chickens, like 4 ducks. It's a thing.
Like
it's a
like
big
a whole
thing.
farm.
A farm, basically. Yeah. So
30 cats?
I don't.
That has to be it.
I mean, it
It
could be
smelled all
that,
those cats
or
on her,
maybe
like,
the
this must
cat
be a
is a
cat.
racist
Or maybe the cats are racist.
The more realistic answer is yes, the cat is indeed racist.
Yeah.
who believes in white oppression.
Man.
So the last day, I'm like, this is the last day with this fucking Hellcat. I come inside and I'm like, hi, Pumpkin. It zooms under my legs and like goes outside. And it's a completely indoor cat. And I'm like, oh my
Oh.
God, this is it. This is the end of my life. And thank God it's only like sitting on the porch. And I realize, well, whenever I make its food, it comes running. So let me do that. And I make its food and it's still out there. And I'm like, shit. So I did Drew's thing and like lied on my fucking belly on the outside porch in front of like all the neighbors and shit. And eventually it gets bored and like comes and looks at me and I'm like, hi, Pumpkin. And then it meows at me. And I grabbed the cat, ran inside and fucking threw it to the ground.
Oh
Well, I
my
didn't throw it
god.
to the ground. I just like, I let it go.
Oh my
You
god.
gently
That's why
spiked
it's a
it into the
racist
ground
cat.
like a touchdown in
No, I did
football.
not slam the cat into the ground.
And then that's when he did a football touchdown dance.
Touchdown.
God.
Holy
And the worst part
crap.
is, the worst part of all of this is the owners have 2 cats. And
Oh, you never told us there was
There's a
another
second
one.
cat?
yeah, because the other cat had to go to a kennel because it's too mean for someone to babysit it. So
Fuck.
What do they
if
do
this
to
is the
these
nice
cats?
cat,
Yeah.
oh my God. It's
Telling you,
just-
they're both racist.
What
Fucking-
the hell?
Ku Klux Cat.
Them,
Telling you.
them sudden cats. God damn it.
It's true that it's from Carolina. They're probably racist fucking cats. Are they? What color are the cats? Are they both white?
No, it's orange, right?
One is like a calico-y type deal, and the one I was watching is orange.
Orange. You know what else is
Ginger cat.
orange? The fucking Confederate flag. Coincidence? I think not.
Does this mean
God damn it,
Garfield's a
Drew.
racist? He hates Mondays and black people?
Oh my God.
We finally figured it out.
Well, thanks for listening to Recess 23, guys.
Hey!
Yeah.
2017, new year, new us.
Fucking white oppression.
That was a podcast. Woo.
Holy shit,
Not
that
too
was a
bad.
podcast.
Thanks for listening, guys.